Thank you very much for being here this evening to open up the new drive-in theater at Clackamas County Fairgrounds and Event Center. This is very exciting news. I want to thank everybody for joining us here today. For those of you present today that I don't know, I'm Kyle Lang, and I'm the Executive Director of the Canby Area Chamber of Commerce. On behalf of myself, my staff, my board of directors, and our larger membership, I'm here to say we're very excited to have all of these wonderful partners, staff, and volunteers here with us. We're here to celebrate the ingenuity in the face of challenge. We're living in interesting times, and for these folks who are largely represented up here, who will come up to say a few words, I just want to praise them for their ingenuity. Many times when we hear people speak about government, and the Fairgrounds and Event Center is attached to Clackamas County, ingenuity, inventiveness, insight, and expediency are not words that always rise to the top of the list. But this group of folks up here is here to prove you wrong and to show the other side of what is possible. In the face of uncertainty in light of the COVID crisis, it would have been easy to simply hunker down and allow things to unfold at their own pace, to take a pause and simply await relief from the situation we find ourselves in. But that's not what happened, and that gives us a reason to celebrate. I want to start off this event by saying thank you to everyone involved in making this project work. And my personal list brings me a fair bit of joy because selfishly, some of these people are attached to the Canby Area Chamber and are members in good standing, board members, and new members alike. And it speaks to the power of cooperation, community, and teamwork, which just about represents everything my organization stands for. So to begin, I would like to start by thanking all of the local businesses who have contributed to this effort. Please pay attention to the sponsor banners located at the bottom of the screen. For if it wasn't for the help of our local businesses, this effort would have been impossible. And through their hard work and their generosity, our community has a brand new resource that provides a positive escape for families to get outside their homes and to find a little entertainment that serves as a much-needed relief. To Emmerich Construction, one of the Chamber's newest members, we want to thank you for your time and generosity. Specifically, I'd like to thank Corey Lohman and Samantha Jordan, who so quickly picked up the phone and responded to the call for help. To Wilson Construction, and specifically to Tony Helbling, Don Wilson, Stacy Wilson, and Mace Peevler, who sits on my board of directors, again, thank you for answering the call and for your time, resources, and generosity. The community thanks you. To Canby Cinemas, the Knack Vasil family, and my old friend Jeremy Longstreet, we want to thank you for your willingness to partner, to bring your expertise to the project, and for your hard work. The City of Canby, and more broadly, Clackamas County, thanks you. There are many players involved here, but these are the ones I personally worked with in regards to the project. And I don't want to carry on too long, but I would be remiss in my duties if I didn't thank Tyler Nizer, again, one of the Chamber's board members, and Laurie Bothwell, the Fairgrounds Executive Director, and all the rest of the Fairgrounds staff and the Fair Board for their hard work and creativity that have been the steam driving the engine of this project forward. When we as a community get together and agree on a vision, there isn't much we can't handle. And this cooperative effort gives me all the hope and inspiration in the world to get up and work even harder to help this community thrive, even in the face of adversity. So to all of you who have taken part in this project, I want to say thank you because you give me hope, energy, and the desire to get up in the morning to implement positive change. You are an inspiration. So with that said, I want to bring up Greg Parker, who wears multiple hats here, serves on the Canby City Council, and is on the Fair Board.
Well, Kyle really said it. What we have here is an example of organizations, both the city and the county and the fairgrounds and businesses deciding that instead of things that can't be, things that can be. I've been inspired in this community as businesses have adapted to a wildly different landscape, and that's what we're seeing here. So while tonight I represent both the Fairboard, I'm wearing the Fairboard shirt, and also the city of Canby, on behalf of the mayor, who's attending a regional transportation conference, and the other city councilors, thank you for participating in this. And I'll let our Fairboard chair, Ted Coons, speak on behalf of the Fairboard.
Well, good evening. Thank you for being here. My name is Ted Coons, and I am the current president of the Clackamas County Fairboard. You know, a year ago during the fair, which would have happened 2 weeks ago, we unveiled a new master plan for the Fairgrounds, and we talked about replacing the livestock building and other things like that, and things we wanted to get done. Well, then this little thing called COVID-19 came up. And when COVID-19 came up, one of the things we talked about during the master plan was thinking outside the box. Well, I tell you what, when we did the master plan a year ago, we never thought we'd be talking drive-in theater. But what a wonderful thing this is, and what a wonderful plan it's turned out to be. You know, the reality is we see so much potential in this, and hopefully it takes off. The community, the county, the metro area, everybody embraces what's going on here, and we continue to grow. Because some point in the future, I'd like to see that over in the yellow lot, or someplace in this facility, we actually have a real drive-in. That days, that, like not during the fair, and other times, we can actually have a facility for our community and everybody to come together. So without stealing the thunder from any of our staff, I just want to say really, really quick, I want to thank Tyler and Laurie for your leadership and all that, what you've done. I also like to introduce three of my board, well, you met Greg. He's one of my board members. I also have Gary Linton, Raylene Kameyer, and Lauren Humphreys. They're all part of the Fair Board and all part of that group of people that have been thinking outside the box, trying to think of things we can do. And then I think Tyler is probably going to fill you in on some other things that we're going to have coming up. But anyway, thank you very much. Thanks for being here, and thanks for your support.
Well, I'm so excited to be here tonight. Not in my wildest dreams did I think a fair manager would be trying to figure out how to build a movie theater. Tyler's done a great job, his team, our sponsors, people who donated their time. I want to thank you, bottom of my heart, for helping us stay sustainable. Before I introduce my side person here for me, I'm going to introduce Ken Hubberston, our Clackamas County chairperson. I mean, he's not the chair, but he's a commissioner.
Thank you for having me here tonight. I just want to say thank you to the Fair Board. One of my assignments as a county commissioner has been to be the liaison to the Fair Board. And 4 years ago, that looked like it might be a daunting experience. But after 4 years, I have to tell you, this is one of the finest group of people that I've had the pleasure of working with in this county. And they have been very, very creative about what they have done here today. But there's one reason I'm really up here, and that is because I want to embarrass Tyler. Come here, Tyler. Come here. If you've got hands, put them together. If you've got a horn, honk the horn. There you go, because this homegrown young man is the man who put this all together and worked his heart out to make it happen. One more time for Tyler Nizer. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Ken.
Thank you, Ken. And we definitely couldn't have done this all by ourselves. So I wanted to say a quick thank you to everybody who helped us, starting with the Canby Chamber and getting us connected with the right people. The city of Canby and just letting us, making it easy for us to do this. Clackamas County and everything that they've done for us. Canby Cinema, of course. Wilson Construction, ZCS Engineering, Emmerich Construction, Columbia Distributing, Canby Excavating, and Canby Landscape. We couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you very much.